Quinton?
Quinton.
What was your last name?
Nixon, Nixon.
What's that?
No, I'm hot. I mean, I'm cold. I like my shirt. Thank you, though. I'm cold.
Yeah, we're just.
Oh, really?
Fuck. What's that? Hey, Quinton, I'm Detective McConnell, Detective Hornacek. You doing all right, bud? You need a napkin or something?
Yeah.
You want a water? You want a water or something?
Yeah. Yes, please.
All right, sir. First name's Quinton.
Yes, sir.
How do you spell your first name?
Quinton.
And last name's Nixon.
Yes, sir.
Nixon.
Yes, sir.
What's your birthday, sir?
July 18, 1991.
Do you have a permanent address?
I'm homeless.
You normally stick around the Akron area? Okay.
I have kids here.
You have kids here? Okay. You have a phone number?
No, sir.
No phone?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, Mr. Nixon, I'm going to talk to you about what you're up here for, but before we do that, obviously, we have to read you your Miranda warnings. So once we read this, just say yes or no whether you understand, all right? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that?
Sure.
Anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer to have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You cannot afford to hire a lawyer who will be appointed to represent you before any question that you wish. You understand that? You can decide to answer these. You can decide to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand that?
Yes.
What? How do you spell your last name?
Nixon, Nixon.
What's your birthday?
July 18th, 1991.
What year?
1991.
And what's your address?
I'm homeless. I was living with my mom.
Is that in Akron here?
Yeah, she used to live at 787 River.
787 East Wood?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a phone number or anything?
No, sir.
Are you on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that?
Yes, sir, but I've been locked out of it for a long time now.
Do you have any idea why you're up here?
Yeah.
You do? Why are you up here?
I really don't. I don't know. My head is hurting. It just bashed my shit.
Do you remember being at Angel's house a couple weeks ago?
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. You know what we're talking about. You want to tell us what happened? What happened in Angel's house?
They tried to kill me.
Who did?
I don't know. Who these people were. For real, I don't really know them like that.
So why don't you walk us through how they tried to kill you?
I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know why. Whatever happened, I don't know.
So why don't you
I was just there to help Angela look for her car. That was it.
help her look for her car?
Yeah, supposedly her car and her boyfriend's car. I don't know.
Like she lost it or someone stole it or
Someone
what?
had stole it.
So you went over there to help her look for her car?
Yes,
Did you guys find it? And then what happened?
and they called for more help to look for her car, I guess. I don't know if this is what it was about. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling y'all what happened. I don't know. I'm scared. Like, I'm scared for my life. Yeah.
You're scared of Angel? Angel's people?
Man. I don't know if they hurt people either. I don't know.
So you were over there looking for the car, you didn't find it, you called for more people and those are the people that showed up? You know any of those people? So what happened when they showed up?
And I started talking weird.
They started talking weird?
Yeah. As if I had did something or somebody in the room that had did something. Like they were insinuating that I was talking too much. Like I knew too much about something that I don't know what it was.
And what?
Like I went to, I really don't. I just explain what really happened.
Now what?
To explain what really happened.
Just use your own words. How you felt, what you felt was going on.
I felt like they were there to kill me. I didn't have a gun. I didn't have any weapon. They brought all the weapons.
Okay.
They were rolling out plastic and shit, and some dude came from the back with a fucking machete. I don't know. It felt like they were about to kill me.
So you felt threatened?
Yes, sir.
What happened?
I had two guns trained on me.
Who had the guns on you?
There was a woman, there was a dude, and there was another dude, and another dude, and another dude.
Who had the gun on you? So there were two of them? Who were the two people with the guns? You know what they look like? Did the guys have the guns, or did she have a gun, or
He had her gun.
who had her gun?
All I know is like, should I have a lawyer with me? Like, I don't know whether I'm what the I don't know. I feel like they got people everywhere.
The Angels people?
The Hells Angels?
Is Angel part of the Hells Angels?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
So that night, these people, two people had guns on you. What happened? Were you guys inside the apartment? Like in that front room? And the people that had the guns on you, they were in that room as well? What did you do when they pulled the guns on you?
I tried to stay as calm as possible.
You guys start fighting?
He hit my face.
You hit your face?
Where you bite you at?
So was this the same guy with one of the guns? You knew who he was, his name or anything?
Dude, I'm scared as hell, man. I got 3 dogs along the way. This shit feel like I'm snitching.
You're not snitching, you're trying to help yourself. You're telling us your story as to what happened.
Maybe self-defense.
So the guy was biting you in the face?
He threatened me and told me that if I didn't, that he had kids, that he was gonna, he had kids and he was gonna go home and see his kids, but I wasn't. Something like that nature. And I knew too much about something. Which I don't know anything about.
So he pointed a gun at you, he was threatening you, he said you knew too much about something, and then
He wasn't pointing the gun. The other dude over here had his gun trained on me. But he said it was by the couch, so I couldn't see him when he had it turned towards me.
And which one was the guy that hit you?
The other one that came in with the gun and the girl.
So the guy came in with a girl?
But he had came in first. She wasn't there at first. Maybe she was like in the car on the phone or something. I don't know. It all felt eerie and weird. Like it was a setup. I wasn't there to do nothing but help her look for the fucking car.
So this guy walks in, the one guy had a gun on you. This guy walks in, and a girl walks in. They don't have a gun. The guy that walks in doesn't have a gun. He's the one that hit you in the face.
No, he had a gun. He had the girl.
He had the girl, so the girl had a gun.
The girl had a gun, but I didn't know it was her gun. He had it.
Did he take it from her, or how?
He had brought it in with him and laid it on the table.
Well, how do you know that she had a gun?
Because when I grabbed the gun, he said, "That's her gun."
So he laid it on the table, and you grabbed it. Why'd you grab it?
Because this dude had a gun on me. I don't have a gun. I didn't have a gun. I was scared for my life. And he was telling this dude to kill me.
So he walks in, he puts a gun down, you grab it, because that other dude has a gun pointing at you. Right?
In a way, but that's not everything that happened. There was so much more. There was so much more. I was there for like 4 days, 4 or 5 days, and I felt like I couldn't leave. I even text my mom and I told her, I'm trying to make sure I'm safe, Mom. I'm trying to make sure we're safe.
Did you tell him you were trying to grab it because you wanted to get out of there, or what did you say when he said it was the girl's gun?
I didn't say anything.
You want some of this water, bud?
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I'm not fine. I'm not fine. I got pictures of what they did to me. They were going to kill me.
So this guy has a gun pointed at you. This other guy walks in, puts the gun down, you grab it, and then what happens?
I don't think I'm making this clear. Like, because I'm still in the days about it, and all this shit about it, just beating my head up there at the house. But there's so much that happened in the aunties. And I felt like I couldn't leave. I really couldn't leave. I tried to leave. My uncle was there.
Who's your uncle?
Brent Nichols.
Rick Nichols?
Brent.
Brent Nichols.
Yeah.
Was he there when they were pointing the gun at you? How?
He left me there. I tried to leave with him.
What's his nickname? What's that?
Me.
So, at what point did this guy, the guy that put the gun down on the table, was he the one that bit you in the face? When did that happen? Before you grabbed the gun, after you grabbed the gun? At what point did he bite you?
I don't know. All I know is they beating me over the head. They had me on plastic. I think he tried to shoot me.
The same guy or the one that had the gun pointed at you?
Same guy.
Like before he put it on the table? Or after he put it on the table?
He was accusing me or the girl of recording. I don't know. It happened so fast. Like, they were saying, like, somebody was snitching and recording. And I gave him my phone to let him know I wasn't the police.
You say they had plastic, like you mean rolled out plastic? Like how much?
I don't know. It was like enough to kill me.
Okay.
Wrap me up in.
They had it rolled out on the floor?
They started rolling it out.
Okay.
And then some dude came to the back with a hammer and a machete.
Okay. Did you know anybody in that house,
Besides Angel and my
besides Angel and your uncle, anybody's names that you've met before? Or even if you don't know their names, have you ever met anyone before? Like Brian? Or Adam? so you're not snitching, we're just talking about only the facts about what happened and the people that were there when it happened.
I don't know if my uncle owed them money or what. Like I said, I was just there to fucking help her find her car. Because that's what she called me for. That's what she's been calling me for.
So did you guys start fighting after you grabbed the gun? Is that when they still bit you?
You know, he was sitting there having this long ass conversation about life and death and all this other shit. It was freaking me out. Like I said, about how he was going to go home and see his kids and I wasn't. I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. All types of weird shit.
So what happened after you grabbed the gun? Is that when the fight started, when the tussle, and he bit you in the face? So, are you trying to say that you guys were wrestling? Like, was he trying to get the gun back from you?
I believe
That's
so.
what I
Yeah,
assume.
I believe so.
Okay. So you guys are tussling over the gun, he
Yeah,
bites
yeah.
you in the face.
Yeah, and I don't know if he asked him to get Adam's gun or what, but he had it to my face. He said, if I fucking move it, he was gonna blow me.
So who ended up with the gun?
Adam had both guns.
Okay, so you're saying Adam ended up with both guns, and then what happened? Did everybody stay there? Did people leave? Did something more happen?
Something more happened. Shots went off. That girl was hit. They ran.
Okay,
He tried to shoot me.
okay. And then what?
I ran.
Where'd you go?
Far.
What'd you take with you?
I left my phone.
You left your phone? What kind of phone do you have?
iPhone.
What color?
It was red.
Red iPhone?
Yes, sir. It was off. So
Yeah.
I couldn't call anybody. It was connected to Wi-Fi, but I felt like if I called somebody in front of them, they was gonna kill me.
Yeah.
And they kept saying everything in the house was being recorded.
So Adam's the one that shot her? Who shot her?
Right.
Brian shot her? So you didn't shoot her?
We were wrestling over the gun to get it back.
How did Adam get it?
Brian took it from me after he beat my ass and hit me in my face.
Did you ever have possession of the gun?
I grabbed it off the table.
And when you had possession of the gun, what happened?
Brian jumped up and lunged at me.
So you never fired the gun? Did you ever point the gun at anyone?
So you're saying you had the gun, Brian lunged at you, somehow Brian got out of the way from you and shot that girl?
He kept saying she was the police. And she was snitching, she was recording something on her phone.
And then how did Adam end up with the guns?
Because he gave them to Adam.
After he shot her, he gave them to Adam?
And they said they needed to get out of there, bro. He was like, we gotta get out of here, bro. And everybody was looking at me.
So Brian shot her because he thought she was the police. So they thought you were the police and she was the police? You were both the police. Did you know this girl at all? You ever met her before that day?
No, sir.
Never saw her before that day.
Yeah, my life.
Did they think that you guys were the police together?
I don't know. I think I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I was about to be a casualty, whatever the fuck they had planned.
Brian and Adam.
It sounded like all of them were involved. Angel, like, it was weird. It was just weird. The shit they were talking about, the truck that my uncle had, how that truck belonged to a family member. I helped him put gas in it, and he just fucking gave it to them, and they were all shaking hands as if like, but they were leaving me out of the conversation, and it was like they were using that truck as a getaway to get away from fucking doing everything they're about to do. I don't know. I kept trying to figure it out. I tried, at least my uncle wouldn't really let me come to him. He was like, no, you could have ride with this dude. I'm like, what are you doing with this truck? That's Auntie's truck. Why were you trying to sell it? What are you doing with the truck? Go take it back. He never took it back. He jumped in one of their cars and disappeared. That's me.
So Quinton, when we started talking, you said it was self-defense. What was self-defense?
Me defending myself and everything that happened, I didn't do anything wrong.
But if Brian shot her, what do you mean it was self-defense if Brian shot her?
Because look at my face. I'm just saying, I was there. I put myself at the scene. The phone is there at the scene. I'm saying that.
But if Brian shot her, what do you mean by self-defense?
I was fighting. Me trying to get out of there.
But you didn't shoot her.
Right.
So what was the self-defense?
Me fighting him. Both of them. They hit me over the gun with their head. They tried to pull the trigger. They tried to kill me. Like, that's me defending myself, self-defense, to get the fuck out of there.
Why do you think you're here?
Somebody died.
But why do you think you're here, though?
Because they probably said I did.
When you say they, how many people do you think so?
Man, there were so many people, and there was like 4 girls in the bedroom. They all got quiet.
Yeah.
Angel was there. There was some other dude that was there that kept walking in and out.
See, like older dudes with some tattoos?
There was a couple older dudes with tattoos. And
Yeah.
they were waiting on some other dude, like their head boss or something. For the final say, I don't know. It was,
So you and Angel and Adam all grew up together?
no way. They're all older than me.
But I mean, you guys have known each other for a long time.
Not really. I met Angel through my uncle.
How long ago was that?
2 years ago.
Oh, that's
2,
it.
3 years ago. Yeah, I met Adam 3 years ago. It wasn't at a mutual friend's house, Terry's house. Sorry.
No, you're good. You started doing it.
But
I don't know these people.
So what cameras were you talking about? You said there's cameras in the house?
Yeah, they kept saying there was cameras in the house, there was cameras in the TV, there was cameras in, they were recording with AirPod, all types of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So what did you leave the house with after you left? Nothing? You left your phone there, but you didn't leave?
Oh no, I have my ID and stuff,
Okay.
and my jewelry.
How'd you leave?
I put
Which door?
the same door they were in.
Which one? Front door?
You know, they
The
were
deck
the
is?
back door.
Back door?
Yes, sir.
and all you had was jewelry and an ID.
So,
You didn't leave with the gun? You sure?
Because you said Adam had those guns, right?
Brian told me to grab both of them.
You didn't jump off that balcony with a gun in your waist?
I had jury.
You done?
We're only asking you to tell the truth because, like you said, there is cameras. And that's the reason that you're here. It's not about what anybody else said. That's why we're giving you the chance to tell us your version of the true story. And that's why we're asking you specific questions, just to see if you answer them honestly. Because we watched the video, and we know the truth already about that portion of it.
What, that they were there to kill me?
We watched everything, and it's got audio and video. So we want to know from your point of view what happened, so we can compare notes. So this is your last chance to tell us. What are you thinking?
Like if y'all seen the video, y'all would know.
We would, but we don't know what you're thinking though. Videos are videos, words are
You
words.
got words and audio, then you would have seen that they were there to hurt me.
Well, listen, we want to know your thoughts on what was going on and the truth about what happened when you left and what happened right before you left.
I ran past that dude with the hammer.
Okay. That's true. Ran past the dude with the hammer.
He was in that back bedroom on the right. So when you jumped off the balcony with that gun in your waist, where'd you take the gun?
It wasn't my gun.
Whose was it?
Brian said it was hers.
So when you jumped off the balcony with the gun was in your waist, where'd you take the gun?
I ran.
Were you holding the gun when you were running, or was it still in your waist?
It was in my waist. I don't know. I was falling, sliding, slipping.
So where's that gun at now? Did you get rid of it, or is it in that house on Gridley? Where'd you get rid of it?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why would there be audio and video inside of that house? Were they being watched?
They're weird people, like you said. We're not saying you lied about that. That's why we have so many questions, because this isn't just a normal case where it's just cut and dry and everything's easy to explain. That's why we want to know someone that was on the inside, your perspective. You get what I'm saying? Because this isn't a regular crime scene. These are some strange people. So whatever you were thinking wasn't wrong. It is a strange situation. So I'm not doubting you, and I, for one, am not going to put any words in your mouth. I want the words to come from you, your heart, and your feelings. We like to let the people that were actually there, that actually felt what was going on, tell us what happened. Video and audio just tells you the TV show. It doesn't tell you what they were feeling.
I was feeling scared.
Yeah.
And I was feeling like I said something in the days of me being there that triggered them.
Yeah.
And they knew a lot of mutual people in the streets that I was beefing with.
Okay. here's, as far as Toni's gun, the girl's gun,
I didn't even know that was from him.
and that's fine. As far as her gun, when you grabbed the gun, was it in a holster? Do you remember that? Okay, so there was a holster. When you first noticed the gun, was it in her purse? It was not in her purse.
It was on Brian's hip. Brian's
on his
hip, off his hip.
Okay. What point did it get placed on the table? Because you said you grabbed it off the table
Yes, sir.
in the living room.
Brian kept saying something about it don't matter, like I was about to die. And he kept shaking his head, looking at Slim like this, doing this.
And Slim's Adam. So when you grabbed that gun, Quinton, and you fired that round, were you trying to hit Brian?
I'm just trying to get away.
So were you trying to shoot Brian? You were? So you didn't need to shoot him. So that was an accident?
Oh, no.
Is it an accident? Quinton? So you were scared?
Gary kept saying, I was the police.
After it happened, did you just freak out? Just got out.
No, he beat me. He beat me. He beat me. He beat me.
After
He beat me.
shot?
He beat me. He beat me. He
Is that
beat
when you got hit in the face?
me. He beat me. He tried to shoot me. He beat me.
Yeah.
Brian or Adam?
Adam was just standing there looking crazy like he wanted to shoot me. Waiting on Brian to say something. I don't know. And then somebody yelled out, "You fucking stupid. You're going to jail for the rest of your life."
Is that when you got bit in the face?
I was in, all that happened afterwards.
Yeah.
But I just didn't understand. I didn't understand.
Where'd you take that gun, Quinton?
I ran.
Just through the neighborhood?
I ran so far.
Yeah.
I ran through the woods. I ran through houses, fields. I was running. I didn't know. I'm not from Akron. I didn't know where the fuck I was at. I just ran.
So we're definitely thankful that you've been truthful and honest about this whole situation, but the last thing that we need is we need to know where that gun's at. Is it back at the house?
I'm sorry. I didn't even live there.
I know you don't live there, but
Where'd you put it? Did you take it home with you? Did you get rid of it? Did you take it to your mom's?
I might have dropped it. I'm pretty sure I dropped it running.
When did you find out she died?
The first news story. They said Brian was looking for me. So I was scared to call the police. I've done wrong before, and I've been punished by the police. And they scared me. Y'all scared me. I'm going to prison for the rest of my life, man.
Well, Quinton, I mean, we're going to be honest with you, like you're being honest with us. I mean, this lady died because you shot her. And what led up to that? I mean, that's what we'd kind of like to know more about. What you did after the fact. I mean, with the gun, the inspection things, those are the things that the judges, the juries, they're going to look at and say, oh, he cooperated, he was remorseful, he felt bad. And we'd like to find this gun. We'd hate to have some kid running around playing in the woods and find this gun and something bad happen.
Is it in the house on Gridley?
No, sir.
Who lives at Gridley over there that you know?
Cousin. Everything's incarcerated now.
You talked to Adam since this happened?
No, I've been looking for him.
Where's he at? Does he stay in Akron? Or is he...
No, he's been, I don't know. I really don't know these people. I thought I knew them. All this started because Adam said he was beefing with Brian about something he did, and then it seemed like it was all just a throw off to get me or something, because they found out that I found out about the black book and some gang stuff. I don't know if they're Hells Angels, I don't know if they're 81s, I don't know if they're Crips folks.
What else do you want to tell us, Quinton? Seems like you have something to say.
I'm just trying to.
Are you sorry you did it? You upset about that? You said you're scared. What's going through your mind?
The people they know.
Because of what happened to Toni, you think that they're going to come to you? What are you scared of?
My mom had to move from there because of this shit.
Did you tell your mom that you did?
I told her I was. before all of this happened, I was there. I told you I was there for like 5 days. I was supposed to go to work one day. I don't remember what day it was, but she had called me and said, I want to come see you. She picked me up. Angel picked me up from my mom's house and brought me around.
So you told your mom you didn't do it?
I haven't even talked to my mom the first time I talked to her. No, it was the second time. Because
Why did you shave your head?
I'm scared.
Scared of getting caught?
I'm scared of getting recognized by anybody. I don't know who to trust. They said they had police officers on payroll, all types of stuff.
Why'd you stay in the house so long for when the police showed up today? Why didn't you just come out?
I feel like they were going to kill me. I've been bit by a police dog in handcuffs. Kind of left me traumatized. I don't really trust the police.
When did that happen?
Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Broward County.
Do you know where Tony's purse is? The girl's purse?
No, sir.
You never took it?
I grabbed it because I touched this vape thing that she had gave me.
What do you mean?
But I didn't take her purse. Her purse was still there
Where at?
in the backyard.
So why did you grab it? Because of the vape?
The vape thing, I had realized that I had touched the vape thing.
So what, were you afraid of fingerprints are on it or something? Yeah.
I panicked. I didn't know.
So you didn't want the police to find out who you were on the fingerprints on that vape?
I don't know what I was thinking. Just I left my phone there. It wasn't about that. I was just so scared.
Do you have a password on your phone?
Yes, sir.
What's that?
1991.
That's the year you were born?
Yes, sir. I had got caught with an AK-47 over in Kenmore. And I think the AK-47 I was carrying belonged to one of their people. Some guy named Demon. Uncle saying I owed him $27,000 for shit I didn't even do. And then Brian showed me a paper Adam showed me a paper that same night talking about $27,000 and stuff. I don't know. I felt like my uncle set me up and sold me to them and they were going to kill me.
So you grabbed that gun and tried to get out of there.
So all it was about is need to get out of there.
But you tried to shoot Brian?
I tried to shoot Brian, I tried to shoot Adam, and they were both in the kitchen. And then I laid down on the ground because I thought they were the police. I started feeling like maybe they were police, and I fucked up. And I put the gun down on the ground and they beat me.
How many times did you shoot Tony? How many times did you shoot the gun?
More than four.
Each time was that Tony? You shot Tony 4 times?
I don't know if I shot Tony 4 times.
Did you ever grab her by the hair?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. She lunged at me.
Okay.
She less than me. I never grabbed her. I didn't want anything to do with that lady.
Yeah.
I didn't even know her.
Did you wrestle with her at all?
No, I pushed her off me.
Did you point the gun at her?
I pointed the gun around the room.
If they were in the kitchen, how did you shoot her while she was on the couch?
It just happened so fast. She grabbed me and she was trying to get the gun out of my hand, and I was trying to. I don't know. It was just so fast.
It seems like everybody was trying to get that gun out of your hand, and you panicked.
It was everybody.
You said Brian, Adam, and the girl was...
They didn't start trying to do that until after I shot.
Okay. So they didn't try to get the gun from you until after you shot.
It was weird.
No, it makes sense. Because if someone had a gun and then they shot, that would normally be when someone would try to wrestle a gun away from someone.
He had Adam right here with his gun trained on me.
Yeah.
Then he moved over there and grabbed some printer and started printing out. I don't fucking know. I'm just... I was wrong. I was wrong. I wasn't here for my life. I was wrong.
Were you using drugs that day?
Yes, sir.
You think that's something that made you feel different?
No, sir.
What kind of drugs?
Meth. They all were using meth, even she was.
Okay. You ever used it before?
Once or twice.
What made you shoot her instead of them?
Brian,
What do you mean?
he took me in the kitchen. He told me she was the police.
So you thought she was the police?
And then he looked at me and said, "You got the same thing she got on her phone."
Yeah.
It was basically,
So you truly thought she was the police, or obviously?
I don't know what I thought. I thought that they thought both of us was the police.
Gotcha.
And you shot her because you thought she was the police.
Because they made it seem like if I didn't shoot her, they would kill me.
Did you argue with her
About what?
about being the police? Did you say something about it?
I said, I'm not the police. I'm not the police.
About her? Did you ask her or argue with her about her being the police?
No. Not that I know.
Okay. All we're doing is comparing what you heard and thought with everybody else and what they said and what they heard and thought. What they've seen you do, what they heard you do, what they watched you do, versus what, we're trying to get you to
So y'all talked to Brian.
What's that?
Y'all talked to Brian and Adam already.
Yes. And Angel.
Are they the same?
And the girl that was in the back room, and that weird dude that had the hammer.
In the machete.
And him. Talked to him. Because him and Angel were in that back room, hammering on the wall, hanging up these lights that she bought. You've seen the lights, right? When she came home after they went to Sheets?
Lights? No, they started unrolling plastic.
There were lights. Plastic strings of lights. They were
No,
hanging
it
them
was
up on the wall.
Thick ass plastic that they got out of a box. There was
Yeah.
no lights.
Okay. Like I said, that's why we're asking what you thought and what you feel. Because we processed the whole house, we had our crime scene unit in the whole house, and, you're able to extract the video, DNA, all that mess, interview everybody that was there. And you were our last key. You're the last person we need to interview.
So I'm the one that's in jail.
Well, Quinton, you're the one that shot her.
Because I was in fear for my life. I didn't even have a gun. They brought guns to this situation. I didn't even have a gun.
He took Brian's gun, he shot Tony. And that's why you're here.
Can you at least tell us where her gun is?
I lost it running. So I don't have a self-defense case. This is flat out murder. So no one else has my story. This isn't what.
I think that their story is very similar to your story. You've obviously left some pieces out. But I think your story is very similar to theirs.
Pieces like what?
Well,
Brian had taken me in the kitchen.
yeah, I'm talking about when you first said Adam had both guns. That wasn't true.
He ended up with both of us.
No, he didn't.
He did. He did.
He lost one of the guns in the woods, you said.
Yeah, but he ended up with both guns. I ended up getting the gun off the floor. They beat my ass and took off.
That was after you already had the gun, and after you had already killed Tony. You're saying they took the gun from you and then they gave it back? So that's what I'm saying. There are parts to the story that don't match up, and that's, to be honest, that's not very believable. When we see you leaving that house with a gun, and their stories match up with it, and then you tell us you got the gun back, I mean, come on.
It looks bad when you watch a video. Someone gets killed, and someone leaves with the gun that killed the person and that dead person's purse.
Right.
Jumps off the balcony, grabs something out of the purse or next to the purse, and then you have the gun, and then you go back in the cut. Like, there's no way that just looks good, you know what I mean?
And the reason you did that is because your fingerprints were on the vape pen, which now it makes sense. That's what you got out of the purse.
You don't even take it though. The vape pen was still there.
You see where we're talking about, like there's some parts of your story that just don't make sense.
The main piece of evidence is missing, which is the gun.
I'm just scared. I'm just scared. I mean, the main piece of evidence, what is that going to prove? I told you I had the gun.
It just doesn't exist though, it's gone. If we had it, we would be able to verify your story that other people's DNA was on that gun. And then we could say, okay, well, maybe what you're saying is what happened.
Maybe Brian had it, maybe Adam had it.
If it's on surveillance, you will see that Brian took it off his hip, and then that girl was called in, and then they were going to call Josh, that hit Brian's older brother, over.
Well, that's why we need the gun for the DNA. If we don't have that, then
And she was in his car. She came with him. Right? I don't even get a chance to see what they rode.
the gun was in her purse.
Not when Brian walked in. Brian walked in on his cell phone, and that gun was on his hip.
Yeah.
Adam was sitting right here.
Did you take it out of the holster?
Yes, sir.
So when it was on the table, it was in the holster, and you took it out of the holster.
Brian was looking at me like, take it out the holster. Like, shoot her.
Did he tell you that?
With his eyes, insinuating with his eyes. He must have knew they were recording. And he said if I thought about it too long, basically he was gonna kill me.
He said all of that with his eyes.
And the way he was talking, yes, they got this little weird ass code that they speak. I don't know how to explain it.
So with his eyes and this weird code, he told you to take the gun and shoot Toni.
He kept saying it don't matter. He kept looking at the gun, looking at me, looking at her like that. I'm like, I'm not the police. That's what I was getting at. I'm like, I'm not the police. Why am I here, basically? I started panicking. And then
You listened to him. You listened to him. He told you with his eyes to grab the gun and shoot Toni. And with his eyes and his code. You listened to him. And that's why you're here. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, when you need anything, got that water, got some towels. Right, we'll get some pictures of you and then we'll get you out of here, all right? Got any questions for us? All right.
I do.
That's all right. Think about it. We'll be back in. Quentin, you want to wipe off your face real good? He's going to take some pictures of where Brian bit you. Kind of where that bite mark is. Right here on his cheek. You want to show him where it's at?
Yeah, I see the mark here. What's up with your ear, like by your piercing?
I don't know. I think the police just did that.
Okay.
Kind of look up, kind of this way. Turn this way.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a picture of the front of you, from like, just as much as I can get, from maybe like your knees up, and then I'll have you like turn and stuff. I'll kind of direct you how to go, alright? Just like that's good for now. Okay, turn your facing that way. Set up that, you know, when you get close on it. Just gonna get that cheek one. Maybe. Alright, let's have your face. You can turn that way with the cuffs off. This way. Yeah.
Was that bleeding when it happened pretty good? Never bled? He didn't break the skin? He's gonna get like a...
Just hurt like a bitch, probably. Yeah, stay like that, 'cause it's the white one.
Is it possible I can have a shirt with some type of socks?
Let me see if we have something.
All right, you're good, man. You can have a seat.
This is all we got. Better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
All right, Quinton, your ride's up here. You want to finish that water and throw your stuff away there? Slide your shirt all the way around the front. Want any more of this? Any more of these?
I'm not gonna be able to get a shower anytime soon.
When you get to the county, they might let you, if you explain to them what happened. I don't know.
This is asbestos all over me.
Right.
Let me try a little bit. Here, can I see that picture?